Anwar Pwllgwyngyll go gerich yn drobwyll, Sansilio go go go.
Hello DC audience, welcome back once again to another DC Spotlight session. Today's episode, we are going to be talking to none other than the finalists of the first Disconnected eSports tournament. That's something to say. For this year, for the first one that only happened a few weeks ago, it's none other than Eds. Hello Eds, welcome.
How you doing? How are you doing?
I am good, Eds. Now, fun fact, you're only from a small town in Wales. What town is that, Eds?
It's called Anwar Pwllgwyngyll go gerich yn drobwyll, Sansilio go go go.
Huh? Quite a long one. I wouldn't want to be the working at Amazon, printing out all the labels and writing down the town name, let's say.
It'll cost a lot.
It would. Eds, thank you very much for sitting down with us. Let's go straight into it. The Disconnected tournament. What does it mean to get forward to face the tournament, the rounds, etc.? I was there, supporting, obviously. We had a little bias towards Disconnected, let's be honest. It was our tournament. But talk us through, obviously, the stages going forward and up to the final. Crumpy, some player, right?
Yeah, well, at the start, I made a goal of at least the semi-final. So getting to the final was like, I was really proud of it, to be fair. Even though I kind of got smashed in the final. Was it like 10-5 over 2 legs? But I thought I beat a few good players on the way to the final, so I've got to take pride in doing that.
Yeah, definitely. I think it was a great, thrilling final for everybody to watch in terms of the 2 legs, and also the semi-final, the goals.
Oh yeah,
they were amazing. Sam Max could do some magical things, can't he?
Oh god, yeah, chipping the ball, volleying it, top bins. What can he not do?
Brilliant. If I had, I don't know. I'll see. You'll see anyway on this video if I've managed to put the video clip over. I think I might do. I'll have to see if the broadcast will allow me to put that goal that you can see now. But yeah. Anyway, so Disconnected. Let's talk right from the start. How did you join Disconnected? How did you find it? What was the route to joining Disconnected Gaming?
So I remember, I think it was end of the summer, like end of FIFA 20. I wasn't sure if I wanted to compete or not, and then I made a decision where I really wanted to compete, and then I tweeted out I was interested in joining a tournament. Then DJ Witt, or Witt, whatever you call him, I think he approached me because I've known him like last year as well, and I know a lot of people in the organisation already, so I thought it was a good fit to join the org because I felt like it was a good community and like we could support each other kind of thing.
I think that's the main thing as well. I was kind of saying to other previous players the fact that they met kind of like Man City E-Prem, so they kind of had that bond. But for you, if you knew some of those players, I think the best thing that I have seen when joining the team is the element of teamwork. Everybody wanted to willing to work together in terms of trying to rise themselves in tournaments, etc. Let's talk into your Twitch, because you are a Twitch streamer as well. Content creator and pro player, what's it like? What's the fusion between the two? And would you say that a Twitch streamer, you can do that on the side of being like the pro player?
Yeah, I feel one thing about trying to be competitive and streaming, I did find it difficult to start, as in I felt like when I played with a webcam and stuff, I'd be very self-conscious of how I'm sitting and stuff whilst trying to focus on being good at the game. But I've definitely gotten used to that now. But yeah, it's good because I think it helps you grow no matter what, because no matter how good you're at the game, I feel like there's no point unless you want to be noticed and stuff. Like it goes hand in hand. Like it'll help me grow my Twitch. It'll help me grow my ability as well as with like I used donations and stuff from the stream because everyone knows FIFA's very pay to win. Like it definitely did help me to buy FIFA points, make content, and then all in all, it's just I think it is the only way I could compete really at the start. Like
it's fascinating really because you have that unique balance. There's people in the team as well, mainly the pro players, because you know other pro players. It's not the fact that you're just paying to win. The other pro player standards are so high with some of the teams, so you kind of really need to do that to represent. But speaking to someone Briggsy earlier today, he was saying that for him, pay to win isn't a thing. He doesn't want to do that. He wants to grind the game. And I think that's the unique side to Disconnected. You have that kind of two different choices of do you pay to win or do you just grind the game? And I think you do a bit of both as well because you put the money in at the start, but you still got to make sure you get the results.
Yeah, because it's not like I've spent as much anywhere near as much as like other well-known pros and stuff. I'm still getting like out-teamed by everyone. But I felt like with streaming, it allowed me to give the best chance to be able to compete, to buy these like Mbappe, Neymar, Ronaldo's. So I felt like it closed the gap slightly, and with that, I've got no complaints if I lose because I've got a good enough team to compete now, and it's all down to me. I feel now. Technically, it's put more pressure, but it's also given me the opportunity to not complain much about other pay-to-win teams, kind of thing.
Yeah, and I think that's the main thing to understand is having that kind of dynamics, whether it may be pay to win, but really grinding the game and understanding it. Let's talk FUT Champs. Obviously, FUT Champs is a game mode that I think really rivals the competitive aspect of FIFA. When did you realise that you were not just a good FIFA player, but you wanted to really step up and say, actually, yeah, you can compete pro level?
Well, my history with FUT Champs is a bit weird because when did it start? In FIFA 17, I'm pretty sure FUT Champions started, and I think I got top 100 in the second week of FUT Champions like ever. And this is my last year in sixth form in school, and I thought, oh, I'm going to take this seriously. But then I'm pretty sure I stopped playing FIFA like January of that FIFA, and then the next year I would go to university. I played 1 week in league, and then because of my first year in university, I just didn't play Xbox much. So then I came back to FIFA 19, and I thought, oh, I'll come back in here, I'll smash top 100 like it's nothing. But then I was stuck in Elite 3 for most of FIFA 19. Then I'm pretty sure it took me until Team of the Season to get Elite 1, I'm pretty sure. And then I got a few top 100s in at the end of FIFA 19. Then FIFA 20, I've started to take it more seriously, getting these consistent Elite 1s, top 100s and whatnot. And then FIFA 21, I think first week I got 29 and 1. And then there's been 2 week in league since, and I've gotten, I don't know, is it 2 or 3? It might have been 3 actually. I've got an Elite 1 3 times or twice, I'm not sure. Can't quite remember.
Yeah. It just shows the amount of times you play the game, etc. And EA, give the man goddamn good rewards this week, okay?
Oh yeah, I don't know what I have to do to get good rewards. I prefer not to speak in that situation.
We will. We'll leave it there. Let's talk in terms of your future. What do you have any long-term goals, ambitions? This could be Twitch, but also even disconnected.
I feel like with Twitch, I'm quite happy because I feel like I'm growing quite a bit. I think I've just passed 2,000 followers recently, which at the start I never thought I could. I thought, oh, 1,000 and maybe we end on that, but we're on 2,000 of that. And then competitive wise, I wanna compete to qualify for events, and maybe I don't know if you know about ePrem as well. I've never done that before, and I know a lot of people in the disconnected team has competed for ePrem with Man City and that. Not sure what team I'd go to. I am a Liverpool fan, but I do know not a very well known guy called Tex tries to compete for Liverpool, so I don't know if I'll go there. But I'm interested in trying to qualify for an ePrem team this year.
Yeah, I think e-Premier League is kind of the main aspect that you see the pro players compete at. So, yeah, it'd be great. It'd be fantastic if you can compete in e-Prem as something for us to watch as DC audience, but also I think for yourself as well to grow and have that bit more experience around the pro scene, which would be fantastic. Right, one last thing before we end the interview. I said about your town at the start.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see how long this will take me. Can you teach me how to say that a town, if that makes sense?
Okay, so I feel like you have to split it into like 4 sections, I'd say.
Okay.
So the first part is Llanfair Pwll. So that means, well, Llanfair, I don't actually know what that means, but Pwll means pool in Welsh. So it's like the LL does a noise, which kind of, I don't know. I don't know if you've ever heard Louis Spence.
Very French.
Like, yeah, so how he pronounces S is how you pronounce the LL, basically. So it's, yeah, Llanfair Pwll, then Gwyngyll, and there's a lot of like this LL.
Yeah.
Nonsense.
So it's not like Lan. It's not like
no. It's thing is, my first name is Llyr, and that Eds has come from my surname because my surname is Edwards. Like a lot of since I went to Liverpool for university, and a lot of people couldn't pronounce my first name, so they'd call me like Llyr. So I know a lot of people call my town like Llanfair if they can't pronounce the first part. So you could do Llanfair Pwll Gwyngyll.
Llanfair Pwll Gwyn. That'll do.
Yeah, that'll do.
I've just read from the it will take me hours.
Yeah, honestly. Be coaching.
Yeah, that's what I need to be coaching. Coaching does pronounce the name. Ed, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much for sitting down with me today.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good.
There you go, and that's where you can see the weekend league which Ed competes in each weekend, and also see his rewards. This video is being created on the Wednesday night and will be uploaded on well, you'll see it on Friday. So hopefully you'll see what Ed's got on Twitter. Hopefully, fingers crossed, and you'll also see what will go on in terms of his weekend league. Make sure to check out our next spotlight session next week, where we have none other than Madden player Lawson. So we're going to explore into more of what is Madden compared to FIFA, and also we're going to speak to Academy player, the newest Academy player of the disconnected roster. It is Sned, so we'll find out more about Sned as well. Make sure to tune in next Friday for more disconnected spotlight sessions. Till then, remember, big up DC.